Dude, it absolutely sucks that Konohamaru's character became the Gohan of the Naruto/Boruto universe, but it makes sense, and I'm going to lay out my points for why it does in this video. But before we get into it, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Naruto breakdowns. Alright, for me, I believe the first point on why Konohamaru didn't develop into a powerful ninja that would possibly have the ability to get close to Naruto's level is due to the lack of competition amongst his age group. If you take a look at the Konoha 13, it's made up of not just talented individuals, but geniuses who would become leaders in their areas of expertise. They actually produced two Hokages from the same generation in Naruto and Shikamaru. Under unfortunate circumstances, but it is what it is. Even though Sakura comes off as kind of useless, she is actually a renowned medical genius. If Neji was still alive, hey, we miss you, buddy. He would clearly be the most gifted Gentle Fist user in the history of the Hyuga clan. Rock Lee, even though I do believe it's debatable, seems to have surpassed Might Guy as a taijutsu specialist. And these are just a few of the characters that I wanted to touch on. And not touch on with baby oil in the middle of a freak-off kind of way, but more in a character analysis breakdown kind of way. You guys get what I'm saying. You get me. Look, if there's no competition, there's nothing to push a person to excel. For example, even though Naruto had Kurama sealed inside of him, he was at the very bottom of his class. Being at the bottom gave him a reason to climb. We can take a look at one of the flashback episodes when Kiba went to Kakashi looking for help in his training because he wanted to catch up to Naruto in skill and ability. We get to see Kiba, Naruto, Choji, and Shikamaru as kids racing to a tree that had the best times etched into it. Kiba dominated Naruto for years at racing to the tree when they were kids, and Hinata later revealed that she used to come by the tree almost every day and watch Naruto run and time himself getting to the tree until he finally beat Kiba's best record. Hey yo, let's be real. I can't even name 10 ninjas from Konohamaru's age group. Can you? Let's get away from the hidden leaf because it would be too easy for me to bring up the fact that Naruto had to fight Neji, and if you guys saw the first video on this channel, you already know that yes, Neji was right. Let's take a look at the hidden sand and its Kazekage, Gaara. Naruto and Gaara's epic fight during the Chunin exams was one of the catalysts to Sasuke believing that he had to leave the village because he wasn't getting stronger and that Naruto was climbing faster and higher than he was in terms of abilities. Naruto and Gaara, both being Jinchurikis, were able to use their powers and abilities to push each other as the 1 and 9 tails. Later, Gaara's promotion to Kazekage sparked a fire under Naruto at the very start of the Shippuden series when he learned that all of his classmates had progressed to Chunin and that Neji had already become a Jonin on top of Gaara being the Kazekage. Even though he left the village to receive special training from Jiraiya, he still felt the weight of everyone's progress weighing on him. And he has still not made it past the Genin level. Alright, so from the hidden sand to the other great nations, let's take a look at the hidden mist and the hidden stone. The Mizukage, Chojuro, is about 2 or 3 years older than Naruto, and the future Tsuchikage, Kurosushi, is 1 year older than Naruto. No need to mention the Raikage, Daori, because he's a few years younger than Kakashi, and that means he falls out of Naruto's generation. Now that we have explored that Konohamaru had a lack of competition in and outside of the village, let's take a look at this next point. When we look at the Hokages, with the exception of the 1st and 2nd and 7th and 8th, there's a generational gap between them. It seems clear that it does take time to produce new geniuses and powerful shinobi. You don't just keep winning the lottery every year. For instance, when Minato died, the 3rd Hokage took it upon himself to return as the leader until a new, more capable leader could be selected, and I believe it had to do with Kakashi being too young to become the Hokage, and Jiraiya was showing no interest, and Jiraiya and Kakashi are about 2 generations apart. Naruto, even though he's a few years older than Konohamaru, would still be considered amongst the same generation as Konohamaru. With such a presence as Naruto hanging around, it's almost like Gohan having Goku around, but Konohamaru never got his Cell Games moment to shine and be the savior. Alright, moving to the next point, and I think it makes a huge difference in experience. Konohamaru never fought in any wars. The major conflicts that Konohamaru experienced were when Orochimaru tried to destroy the Hidden Leaf Village and when Pain destroyed the Hidden Leaf Village. You know what? I think from now on this channel, we're just gonna call Orochimaru Orochi Epstein. Orochi Epstein. It makes so much more sense. And Orochi Epstein. Orochi Epstein tried to destroy the Hidden Leaf Village. Konohamaru was too young to take part in defending the village against the sand and sound ninjas and was taken away with the women and other children to the emergency bunkers and kept safe by his teachers from the ninja academy like Iruka Sensei. So he was never able to actually see any of the destruction and combat that took place. Now, when Pain pulled up looking for the Nine Tails from Naruto, Konohamaru was a fresh genin with the task of helping getting the women, children, and elderly to safety. He ended up having to go toe-to-toe with one of the Pains by accident, and Ibisu did what he had to do to distract him in order to give Konohamaru a chance to run, and that's when we saw Konohamaru show signs of probably becoming a beast of a ninja when he took down one of the Pains with the Rasengan. This was the moment we had all said, yeah, this character is going places. When the Fourth Great Ninja War came around, Tsunade was strict about the younger ninjas of the Hidden Leaf not taking any part in the combat, even though the Raikage allowed for the Hidden Cloud's Thundercloud unit, which was made up of prodigies ranging from ages 12 to 13, to have a role in the supply unit and also provide support and backup when needed. Being a part of the Fourth War would have given Konohamaru great experience that could have pushed him to become an even greater ninja. All of his predecessors had wartime experience that molded them and enhanced their abilities. There's something to be said about the possibility of death finding you that can push a person beyond their limits. Naruto and his classmates were able to grow from the pain of experiencing so much loss on the front lines and the loss of their classmate in Neji. Hey, we miss you, buddy. That allowed them to excel so much. We saw Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Guy continuously push past their limits to bring the war to an end. One glaring point that goes without me needing to drag it along is that my boy Konohamaru never had a true rival like Naruto had in Sasuke, Lee had in Neji, Jiraiya had in Orochi Epstein, Hashirama Senju had in Madara Uchiha, and even Kakashi had one in Guy. It takes a great presence to push you like Vegeta had in Goku. We saw that Gohan didn't have anything like that except his mother pushing him to study and become a scholar. Thanks, Chi-Chi. Well, it might have been cool if Konohamaru had become the professor of shinobi like his grandfather, the third Hokage, and had an abundance of Hokage-level jutsu that would have made him a clear-cut favorite to succeed as the Hokage, or if he could just go into Sage mode. But it is what it is, and these are the reasons why Konohamaru became the Gohan of the Naruto/Boruto universe. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment down in the comment section below and tell me what you think about this, and subscribe to the channel for more Naruto breakdowns. I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces.